Hello, everybody. Welcome to Community Call Vietnam Community Call 22nd May. We have three people to come and we will start the call. So, how is everybody? Please double W if you're in here so I can say hi to you. Hello, hello. People are coming. I see three people in here. Hello. Can you drop a W? Hello, hello. We wait a little bit for more people to come, and then we will officially start the call. Today will be like another week for Superteam Vietnam. We just like uh, GMB. So it's just like we just out of the war mode. Last week is the war mode for Superteam Vietnam when we have all the everybody rushing to the very last minute to to the um, to the hackathons. And actually I think like we have around 40 teams submit to the hackathons according to my not really complete complete statistic. Let me check my statistic again. In here is stop in number 31, but I believe that have more than 31 projects submit to the Colosseum. There will be 40 projects. I think I will go through each of the project a little bit as a big win, because this A for me is truly a big win for Super Team Vietnam. um, let's wait for people to come. I will uh, hello David, hello B. How are you, David? Is today people celebrate the Pizza Day in Ho Chi Minh City office? I heard that. Like, can you chat? I see that people celebrating the Pizza Day, and I got invitation in here in Da Nang as well for the Pizza Day. Oh, you eating pizza? Watching this? Amazing. So I will eat pizza, but like after the stream, with more people to come, and then we can have a little bit chit chat about our um, our win of the week. So wait a little bit for more people to come. I will. Yeah, I you can hear that one. Um. Okay. Okay. So 25 people. We wait a little bit for more people to come, and then we can start the call. I'm actually trying to find an image that show the spirit of what we have been through in the recent hackathon. But there's so many moments from I mean everywhere from across Vietnam when we try to submit to the hackathons. So yeah, I think we can start now. Okay. Let me officially get started for the call today. So hello everybody again for joining the call for Super Team Vietnam. So we just go through the hackathons and everything, and next week we're going to have the startup camp in Da Nang. So there's going to be a lot of things going on. So pay attention to the call. Yeah, so GM, let's start the call. So today will be win of the week. I will we will not going to have member sharing today because I see that people will start gathering for the Bitcoin pizza party today because this is a tradition. Every 22nd of May, we celebrate the day when $10,000, 10,000 bitcoins was spent to buy a pizza. So it will mean like the day we celebrate when we have real world use case, actually real world use case of blockchain. So whatever you say to me, blockchain is cloud computing. We whatever we are doing in here is we're looking for real world use case of blockchain, and yeah, that is what we're trying to do. So win of the week. Let's take with win number 0. I actually just changed the slide. Sorry, B. A little bit like ugly, but we have around 40 projects join the hackathons, and I want to walk through them with you guys. So we have nearly 40 projects from GoCap. Is actually GoCap is someone from India. I'm not sure she's here, but she's from India. She know about Super Team Vietnam through our events. She's come here. She's come very late at the last minute because her flight chain, her visa chain, she fly on over the odd to come here. And she stay with Super Team Vietnam for a while and she submit to the hackathons. So I know this is kind of like it's a cheat. It's a little bit like cheating for me to say this is a Super Team Vietnam project. Actually, on the dashboard, she will submit as a Super Team Vietnam. But I can say this is the spirit we want to see from founders fighting on the odd to submit to the hackathons, and yes, she's with our community for a long time. So that's GoCap and that Masquad. Masquad right now we have Majid is in ignition. Majid, if you either call plus please drop a dot of win for Majid because Majid now he's in ignition program in Singapore, and he's vibing with the Balaji, the billionaire. He's pitching his project, and hopefully he will get soon get funding and bring win to our community. So a big win to Majid. And we have the next project I'm going to mention is uh, LP agent as well. So LP agent from Thành Lê, he's the OG in our community. The projects have a lot of traction. I think no, it's not unfair. I mean, people, there's nothing like fair or unfair in love or war, right? So going to the hackathon is a little bit unfair for people because Thành Lê is very, very experienced. I really love that Thành can win this year and bring the win to the community. But like not only about hackathon, but only about LP agent project is an amazing project. I think that you should watch out this project because they have like help you to optimize your liquidity pool. So if you want to provide LP in the internet, it's crazy, it's hard, and you lost money all the time. I did that for the last 3 years. I don't think I like make money from LP, but Thành is helping people to make money from that. I'm an alpha user, as I think we have like maybe 5 or 10 alpha user in the community. And Thành is like going out. He has around 50 to 60 user right now and manage like I think several million US dollar under his assets already. If Thành in here drop a win, drop a win for everybody, drop a win for LP agent. other project like Math AI, Next AI, and actually for other project like Math AI, Next AI is a project coming from Hanoi. They building tool for to uncover market trend and everything. And then we have Murphy AI from Da Nang. So this is an extension like the so as you know, at the beginning of this year, we have a list of idea to build on infra, and we got someone from the community taking the grant to build an on-chain kit for developer to develop in Solana much easier. He got around 100 developer using his SDK, I think, and now he extended into a product, which is the Murphy AI product, and joining the hackathon. And we cannot miss Anfa in here, which is Gaian. So Gaian led you to crypto user just easily scan QR code and spend fiat, which is a very strong project. And we have Vertex. So Vertex is like, short thing about Vertex is, if you ever use Solana, you will think that Solana is kind of like a big database and it's transparent, but the format is very difficult for you to read. And Vertex is going to change that. Not going to change that only through technical things, because if you follow the accelerate rate in New York, someone tried to use a technical solution for that, but kind of like I talk with Ming and we kind of disagree with that, because whatever you try, I don't think AI can really predict how crazy the data format can be. It's actually kind of like this is a social mechanics for you to uh, to for people to public the data format in Solana. I think it will be revealed more in action in the next coming day, because next week Vertex team will join with several other teams to talk about whatever they are doing in our startup camp. And also the alpha is here. We have 50 people in here, so I can drop the alpha. The alpha is you will meet Vertex at the summit, because Vertex is going to present the solution at summit to around 2,000 builder in Solana. So yeah, that will be a win for Vertex. That's the alpha. And we network have like do similar thing to Vertex, but in a different way, because Vertex is kind of like running on centralized server, not yet a decentralized network. But Win Vertex, Win network kind of like re-index own Solana data, actually recopy own Solana data into decentralized network, so it will be cheaper. It will be cheaper for you to access Solana data. And then Firestack, which is like enterprise MPC wallet. So in short, normally what we how we use to the way we use blockchain is that we have a private key and public key, then we access to blockchain and we read everything. But then if we compromise the private key, then boom, we die. Like I mean, all the fund money is gone. However, MPC wallet from Firestack will create an extra step. Like instead you have one private key, now the private key will be encrypted in several, like will be divide into multiple part in multiple server, and the hacker have to hack all the server at once to get your private key. So that in short for Firestack. I think I don't want to like really go through all of this because it's very long, and you can expect a very long article from Superteam Vietnam, because we are writing that right now. And maybe this week, next week, I think next week, we complete this report and have a detailed report about nearly 40 projects from Superteam Vietnam submit to the Colosseum Hackathon. So again, congratulations to all the builder. I try to find image, photo to show what happened in the hackathons. I cannot because it's just like all over the place and everywhere. But I have like two photos, which is one is in Ho Chi Minh office. Another one is actually my house, because we kind of like gather in my house and try to build. So yeah, congratulations to all the builder in here. Nearly 40 projects submit to the hackathon. It is not the quantity that matter, because actually last year we have around 100 projects, but the quality that matter, because this year more of the project from Superteam Vietnam go to the Colosseum. It is not just like idea or software. No, that is a viable business. Some people have users. I mean, a lot of people have a lot of projects in here have user, but surprisingly, many of them have revenue, like LP Agent, like Gaian, they have revenue already. So drop a big W for all of the team in Superteam Vietnam, and congratulations again to own builder. We are looking forward to good news. But again, to own builder, the Colosseum journey, I mean, it's just a sprint. It's just a sprint for you guys, because now after you submit to the Colosseum Hackathon, all the judges will look at you, and you have around a month to really push whatever you have done moving forward. They want to see updates. They want to see user statistic and everything. That's why in the end of this slide we are talking about Vietnam startup camp, and I really want to invite everybody go to Vietnam startup camp. We have 7 days again, and in this 7 day we will push everyone to pitch again, pitch and pitch, and we saw traction. And again, we will talk about different topic, but again, we cannot be silent on social media on whatever you are building. You are building, then you build in public and you tell everybody. But that is for the end of this slide. The win number one is Super Team Circle. So we have a workshop of Circle. There are around 20. I think the photo in here is just like showing to few people. We have more people coming. Around 20 people go to the event. And big W to V to hold this event. So we talk about how we use Circle Wallet to build better and easier the app user experience. And again, win number two is the first video from the Human of Solana series. So from Big W for Human of the Solana series, and Big W for Agnon, and for the character of this is Murphy. Oh, someone asked us how about Laser Kid? Oh, don't worry, you guys will. Oh, everybody from Super Team Vietnam will deserve a spot in our recap. We will have a big recap for everyone, and it is coming soon. And again, if you are building in Colosseum, come to the startup camp next week in Đà Nẵng. We will have you. We will sit down with you and we'll figure out what is our game plan for the next month. And the game plan now is to think about what structure we want to build, and then have a week to kind of like craft our message and everything around that, and we pitch again. And now we make noise again on the social network, so we should all just know about it. So don't worry. With number three is we now healthy community, and not only cap like only Super Team Vietnam, but you see in here this is a collab between Super Team Vietnam and Build in Public, which is a community Web2 indie community that we start to onboard them into Web3. Again, blockchain is cloud computing. We can use blockchain. Everybody can use blockchain to build software. That is kind of like our spirit, and we are onboarding more and more people. Win number four is we are we are having the hackathon in International Technology School right now in Ho Chi Minh City, and we closer to the finish line. BW for everybody in there. They are onboarding many students into blockchain, into Solana blockchain, and we have more and more builders to join our party. Win number five is our weekly tech sharing. So yesterday is big time to smoke sharing about token 2022. So he's building a tool to make like using token 2022 easier. So if you don't know about token 2022, I suggest that you take a look at it. Why? Because token 2022 is kind of like it's a very interesting technology that misunderstand a lot. People think about token 2022 and think, oh, this is another token standard. No, it's not. It's actually a way for you to bring institution into blockchain. I mean, we have like one blockchain go to the mass, right? Then we have to welcome institution come here, and actually they want to come here because they say, okay, now I know blockchain is a real tech, is a real community, and we can use it technology for good. We have something like normal SPL token program when we have, if you own something, that you own something, right? So let me kind of like turn the word around a little bit. For me, there's a two thing in this word: possession and owning. So if you really think about the notion of possess something, let's say you have your phone, I come over and I punch in your face and I take your phone. So legally, I don't own your phone because on the record of everywhere, like maybe you buy it, you have the receipt, so you are the owner of the phone. You own the phone. The act that I punch you down, I take over your phone, doesn't mean that I own your phone, but I possess your phone. So possession and owning is two different things. I just talking about basic English thing in here. So what is So what does it mean when I talk about possession and owning? Because right now in blockchain we only have possession, we don't have owning. Because if you think carefully about it, the fact that I own something is actually not because I own the private key. No, I keep the private key. It doesn't mean I own something, because owning always relate to that someone approved that you own that thing. Think about it. So let's say you own a piece of land, not because you kind of like I take over the land. No, there's no way. There's nothing like that. You can move somewhere. You can still own the land because the government say that you own the land. So it's always relate to a kind of like a central body to approve that somebody owns something, so they can enforce a lot of things to make sure that the ownership intact, even the possession is violated sometimes. Think about Superteam. So in Superteam, we have an NFT, which is kind of like NFT for every member of Superteam. This is a kind of like an experiment that we test for the last year. So the NFT from Superteam is kind of like special because you cannot transfer it, and it is some kind of like Superteam assigned to you. You cannot like bring it to someone else. And even let's say someone stole my private key, but they cannot store my NFT because the ownership is issued by Superteam. So if Superteam Global, they find out that my private key is compromised, someone take over it, they can transfer that NFT to my new public key. So think about it. Owning always require a central issuing body. Possession do not require that. Possession is kind of like that's the right that God give to you. So possession and owning is different. And right now in blockchain, we only have possession. We don't have owning right now because owning require kind of like someone have a power to do whitelist. Someone have the power to like take away the possession from someone, give it to someone, and kind of like issuing the ownership for someone. So if you really think about owning, the difference between owning and possession, I'm not going deep into philosophy today, but if you really think about owning and possession, you will see the how important token 2022 is, because it's actually the first time in blockchain you have some technology. I mean, in Solana, I'm not really sure about Ethereum and other blockchain, but at least in Solana now the first time you have some technology to enable the issuing body to kind of like control the ownership. And by controlling the ownership, now ownership is happening on chain. uh yeah, so yes, it's certificate by some organization, but if you just say that it is certificate by some organization, it's kind of like to the narrative is like I mean, truly it's just that thing, but technically it's quite complex because now it involve a lot of the things, which is the transfer hook, with a lot of things with a lot of hook in a lot of technical nuance when you use the token, like transfer, like swap, like interact with third party program and everything. It's actually quite difficult. And even for me, I work with people using the token 2022, and we try to figure out something, and we still hit a brick wall a lot of time. So yeah, if you really think about it, token 22 is important. It's very important in terms of application. And now, but there's still technical problem, and we are still doing a lot of research on it, do experiment on it. So yeah, so that big win for Super Team Vietnam. I think like people do not really get the how big deal token 2022 is, and how it's going to change the world. But again, it will come. It will come in a big way. When you see, do you know that the Pi USD, PYUSD is issued by PayPal, and it's a token 2022. Why? Because PayPal is a real company, is a unicorn, and they dealing with money across the world. And they cannot, let's say, like someone rob someone money, and they should have the power to give the money back to someone else. So that is the power of token 2022. Yeah, that is token 2022. But Pi USD is still very simple in terms of technology. Now if you think about, if you want to use token 2022 for, let's say, legal paper for real estate, or maybe real life work contract or something. Yeah, we did have a workshop about this yesterday. So you come back to Super Team, and maybe talk about that, listen to that workshop. But that is a technical one. If you interested in this, let's go to the startup camp, and we can have more conversation about it, and especially more conversation on the business use case, which is very very interesting. This one, token 2022, and the pin movement that we are that Solana Foundation is pushing is actually kind of like one is in one narrative. The pin and Web2 tokenization and reward asset tokenization and token 2022 and institution is everything kept like around on the same thing. So yeah, let's go to Da Nang, and we can discuss that next week. Let's move to the next win. The next win is we are reaching Kabla everyone. So in this photo, you can see this is a representative from Swinburne University in here, but this is a shark. To be honest, I'm not very educated on this topic. I don't watch TV, but I think this is someone from Shark Tank. So we have like going mainstream now. We have like famous people coming to our space, and we discuss like what is blockchain, what is Solana, and how we can build meaningful things on Solana, how they can build things on Solana. And I have another win. I don't have enough time to prepare the slide for you, but next week we are going to have a lot of Web2 investor going to our space, and I was very scared. Why? Because they just sent out the list of guests for me today, and they are 50 people, and I tell them like, oh my god, I in our hub we have the space for around maybe 60 people, both founders and I mean everyone. We already expect to 40 to 30 to 40 founder in there, and now you bring another 50 investor there. I don't know if we can host or not, so I say okay, fuck it, just go. I don't expect that we have enough chair for you, but let's come and talk to our founder. So yeah, that's going to be a big win as well. So people know about us, people know about Solana, and people are coming. We are going mainstream, guys. And win number 7 is we have champion winning Helios redacted hackathon, T from FireStack. Big win for FireStack, and winning $2,000 from the hackathon. And I hope that next time we have more and more people to join side event like this. So again, FireStack is serious about security and how you can use MPC wallet to protect your enterprise wallet. Talk to T if you're interested in security, and I think soon we will have like maybe security guild in Superteam Vietnam. Win number 8, yes, that is today. Celebrate the Pizza Day. So like May 2022, 2010. So like someone bought two pizza with 10,000 Bitcoin. So yeah, 10,000 Bitcoin today is like, I don't know, you can buy a lot of things with 10,000 Bitcoin today. But it's not the point. The point that you see, however crazy we are when we talk about blockchain, we talk about freedom, anarchy, whatever. But again, blockchain is useless if we cannot use it in real life. I think this event is try to anchor about that point. Blockchain is useless if we cannot use it for, let's say, pizza. So that's why I joined Solana. That's why I love Solana, because we are down to earth people. We want to bring this cloud computing technology to the mass and build new startup, new company, new things that never happened before with Web2. Because Web2 is not about security, not about like you have a program, you have a logic which is like immutable, really immutable. This is like only happen on blockchain, and blockchain is the first time when you can detach the data ownership and the data distribution. A lot of things that can be enabled. So yeah, so I think let's celebrate the Pizza Day today and talk about let's gather with your friend and talk about how we can use this technology to make everybody's life better. At least we start from 2 pizza. That's good enough. Win number 9 is accelerate from New York. I kind of like, to be honest, at the beginning it's like, oh, it's another event. It's okay. I have enough event in here. But then I see what happened in New York, and I feel like I truly deeply regret to not coming, because for the first time they bring very deep and very hard topic to the stage without scare. Because I know I build event. I know like a lot of time I want to talk about something very deeply technical. I like to talk about it, but I'm a little bit scared. Like, do the crowd like want to hear about it or they scare away? But in New York, they are brave. They bring it to the stage, and everybody love it. And I really want to do the same thing next week with Super Team Vietnam when we talk about these things. So I kept like still the tagline here from Solana when summary is faster. The two things that I want to highlight is Unpen Glow. The name is like difficult to pronounce for me and doesn't make sense to me, but it will make sense to everybody in here because everybody kind of like we still we are proud of like Solana is fast because the block time is 400 milliseconds. But you guys know that it's going to be faster with Unpen Glow. The block time will be 100 to 150 milliseconds. And you know what? Today I meet a hardware company. The name is like IPTP, and they are building a data center in Da Nang. They're actually building data center all about the world. When I talk about okay, Solana is pushing this, I'm very proud of like 100 to 150 millisecond block time. And the guy next to me, he kind of like, oh, it's not bad. I mean, from what he's saying, I can get he say like, are you serious? This is bad. If you want financial institution to use your product, just like we kind of like supporting other people to do that, you cannot be 100 millisecond, guys. This is not serious. You just a job. I was in London. I know the team who kind of like put Solana to banking to like global financial institution in London, and they want to aim for something like 70, 80 millisecond. Everything more than 100 milliseconds is slow. And I kept like show him it just literally today. So literally like 4 hours ago, I showed him something I'm very proud because I showed him that we are testing double zero in Europe, and we have like 7 millisecond delay between one data center to the next. And he can say, okay, but now I have no optimization. And he showed me literally the delay from his data center from London to Frankfurt is 6 milliseconds. And he said that, okay, let me show you something else. And he showed me the delay time between New York and London round trip is 60 milliseconds. Guy, 60 milliseconds. That's round trip between two continents. So we want to be faster, and we really want to be faster and faster. We cannot say we are faster. We are the fastest in blockchain. Fast in blockchain means literally nothing because it's not. It just brings a lot of ego to us. We want revenue. We want real world use case. We want financial institution, and everybody use it. That's why Super Team Vietnam we're pushing really hard for people to build more infra project, and we contribute to this. That's why we really love people like Magic Block. When we are pushing for real time application in blockchain. So again, accelerate summary so far is faster. That's a big win to Solana community, and we will bring this topic to the startup camp next week. And yeah, I will skip this to the startup camp because I talked about startup camp a lot. So this is it. It's the startup camp 26th May and to 3rd of June next week. It's just literally next Monday. So come to us to Super Team Vietnam. We will have many interesting for you. If you're building in Solana, then we can sit down. We talk about the plan for the next month, how we can make noise and make sure that we win the hackathon. But not only winning the hackathon, we win grind in there, pitch in there. So whoever win will have a shot at Solana Submit, because Solana Submit is where everybody is going to own the eye looking at Solana Submit. And if you win, I think top 3, you can have slot to present in Solana Submit. That is the kind of like the perk we have for you. But not only that, if you look at agenda, the day number 4, we will have 50 VCs from Davos, Vietnam. So where they come from? I don't have the slide to show you, but wait me a second. It's just literally in my another chat program. We have maybe let me go through a little bit. We have someone from Mr. Toe. Okay, mistletoe is kind of like a big deal. Mistletoe they are mistletoe, they own SoftBank Asia. So if anyone in Web2 know about SoftBank, then you know how fucking big SoftBank is, because SoftBank is the one that benefit the most from Alibaba, and they kind of like a Japanese venture capital. They own a part of Alibaba when they are just get started, and they are very big. And now and literally last year, as I remember, last year or 2 years ago, they bought SoftBank Asia. So they are huge, guys. They are huge, and they are coming to our event. Then Mistletoe Quest Venture, and then we have someone from Hong Kong coming here. Uh, oh, we have a full list of like maybe 10, 15 people from Hong Kong coming. Investor coming from Hong Kong. Investor coming from Japan, from eFuture, from Jungle Venture, from like a lot of like another people coming from oh, I mean a lot of people like droppers. Dropper is a venture capitals like I think they are not really well known, but they are invest in a lot of SaaS business in the US as well. So we are going to have a lot of interesting Web2 investor coming. It's going to be a learning experience for both Superteam Vietnam and them. So yeah, that is. So if you come to Da Nang, come to our event, it will be a chance for you to grind with us. But not only grinding. Let me show you something that we just like prepare for you guys. So early bird in here in the morning we will organize stuff in Mentai Beach. It means like you can paddle a little bit on the sea, but we have special treat for you, like you can, because 31st May is the firework day, so we will organize a firework watch party for you guys. This is actually a alpha, because a watch party for firework at the time is very expensive in Da Nang, because everybody go there to watch firework in Da Nang. So, but we luckily we secure some spot for you guys, 25 max. So come here, and I don't have a link register in here because the link is only for participant of the startup camp. So come to the startup camp, and again, our main focus is on the morning when we have workshop on storytelling, uh, from people from various backgrounds. So actually, I deliberately not asking people in blockchain to make presentation in here, because you will be kind of like so fed up next week, because the week after this will be Solana Summit. Everybody in Web3, everybody in Solana will say something. You will look at them and they will like tell you something. That's all the Web3 perspective. But in here, we have perspective from someone else. Let me tell you. So the first perspective is coming from someone from UN agencies. So you have like people working for kind of like one of the biggest organizations on earth, which is UN, and you hear about like how they do storytelling. Because I mean, they biggest on earth. I cannot find bigger kind of like organization on storytelling. They are UN. They like multiple governments agencies. We also heard about the next thing is like we heard about Accelerate from our young talent in Da Nang, from We Network, from Vertex, from Zero Link. We also will heard about like uh, we will heard about storytelling again. I mean, blend humor with insight from literally a comedian. So I don't know it's the first time or not, but I can bring a comedian to our community. So he will show us about public speaking. About I mean, I cannot find someone better on public speaking than the stand-up comedy. That is a comedian from Vietnam. So yeah, the idea of next week is that you come here, you interact with experts outside of Web3, so we have better perspective on startup that we are building. So we do not stuck ourselves in Web3 perspective, but guys, we are going mainstream. We have to compete with all the Web2 guys, and now that is the time for us to really like hone our skill. And in every afternoon, we will pitch again, pitching and roasting. And so on the day of 29, we will have people from Davos, which is like 50 investors coming and see what we are doing in here. So yeah, I will like join our agenda. So by tonight, in the next few hours, I will send out this agenda for everybody, and invite you on to a group chat, which is like already kind of like boosting for the last month, because now we group everybody is joining event in Da Nang in one group chat. So you will see like real people in here, real people having fun in Da Nang in here and building in Da Nang. Yeah, I will stop the screen a little bit, like few seconds in here for you to scan the QR code and join us. That will be next week. So join us, especially if you are building in Colosseum. You just submit to Colosseum. Come here. We will work with you guys and make sure we make noise and make you win in the hackathon. But today is the pizza day. So 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. in Hanoi. If you guys in Hanoi, drop a W. So like that the party is going on. Again, we have party in Ho Chi Minh City. And we have we have party in Nha Trang as well. This is like new. This is like new. I don't know about this. We have party in Nha Trang, so I think this is coming something coming from Super Chicken. Big W, big win for him. And yeah, we're gonna have today. We already have like build station in Da Nang, but next week we will have it. And we will have hack day next week. Will be the conclusion of the IT hackathons in Ho Chi Minh City, and then the morning run next week. Yeah, again, I want to stop the slide in here, so you can scan the QR code, go to Da Nang, join us, and view. I have 94 people in here, so maybe I want to drop a little bit alpha, because we think that why we activate Da Nang so much? What is the time for next city? So the alpha here for people joining is by 30th of June, around that date. We are going to bring all the program to Ho Chi Minh City. So yeah, we are going to build activation program in Ho Chi Minh City. Will be 7 days building in Ho Chi Minh City. So yeah, stay tuned to us. So go to Da Nang, join us with the Sabbath camp, and yeah, stay tuned. We will have activation program in more and more city. And again, thank you very much for joining, and see you on Solana Vietnam. Thank you, everybody. So see you, and see you next time. See you next week. Bye bye.